ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling. Double the predictions, part 2, but not like our confessions. My name is Mike Larkin, and joining me today is the protector, the collector. He will wreck you, the one, the only, Mr. Roberto Davis. Rob, how you doing?
We are living, and that's really all I can say about that.
And then we have Demoness come to caress, take her soul, put you in a hole. And in light of recent events, she is now the TikTok unbanner, the repealer, if you will, the one, the only Miss Nicola McDonald. Nicola, how you doing? What's going on?
Hello. I'm breathing. I'm okay. Love you all, like I said just now. Yeah. I'm good.
Alrighty. And we're not alone for this fine prediction show, ladies and gentlemen. You can check him out on Max Wrestling, probably one of the most creative sons of guns that I know, and a dear friend of each and every one of us, the one, the only, Mr. Ted P. De Niro. Teddy, welcome to Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling.
My personal spawn.
Hello, everyone. Are you ready for fun?
I'm ready.
I have a dark side.
I know.
Well, you've come to the right place.
Come to the right place, Teddy.
And you are part of us as well, my sweet. You are the Demoness's spawn.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel at home.
First and foremost to the Bugatti man.
Oh, yeah. First and foremost to that guy. Give a big middle finger to the Bugatti man. We appealed Mr. T to the A to the T to the E just because, hello, we can say that on other social media platforms, not just TikTok, you stupid sons of bitches. You motherfucker.
Also, I'm a female, so I have every right to say that word. Because I've got a pen. Just
exactly. Well, they tried to shut us down, and
What'd
they tried
you say?
to take... Okay, go ahead.
I called someone a tit, and then they tried to get us because of the person it was. I called it. It wasn't even to do with wrestling either. It's no one important. It's like
So we've come to the conclusion that we can't say his name on the show because we'll get a copyright strike.
Yeah,
but I appealed it and it's off. But
he's a cunt.
There you go.
I mean, he is. But so we refer to him as the Bugatti man.
Bugatti man.
He's a Bugatti man.
Oh, because I called someone a tit. I'm female. I haven't. Simple. What the fuck?
Well, speaking of tit,
he can suck my dick.
Number one. I think the best way to start it off. The best way to start it off. We heard the chants last night. It was even apparent tonight throughout NXT. R-Truth is no longer with the WWE. We now learned that he was offered a lower pay, and he said no. And, well, that is the end of R-Truth after his bout with JC Mateo and his bout with his childhood hero, John Cena, at Saturday night's main event. I look at it like this. You see so many people say it, and even PW Insider said it. It's like, it's a shock because it's like Titus O'Neil, who has not wrestled in I don't know how long, is a brand ambassador, Father of the Year, does so much charity work. Like, you mean to tell me that R-Truth can be under a Legends deal? He can't be a brand ambassador for WWE? Just R-Truth out the door? I know Tommy Dreamer hit him up on Twitter and said, what's up, hit me up. Because when you think of TNA wrestling, you think of Ron the Truth Killings, NWA champion, NWA tag team champion, TNA tag team champion, 3 Live Crew, Pac-Man Jones. Like, there's so much that he could do, but unfortunately, he is now on the way out. And I know we're moving up with people like Vaquer and Julia and all these people to the main roster, including Roxanne and Jordan Grace. But hot damn, the truth is over, and that's not what's up. So I'll start with our guest on this one. So, Teddy,
it gives me the feel of like when you knew the Attitude Era was actually coming to an end.
Yeah.
When like Crash Holly wasn't on TV anymore, and like all the funny stuff was leaving slowly and was getting serious, and everything was just getting like it was just changing. That's like the feel I'm getting right now, especially with this week's episode of Raw. Like it was okay, but it wasn't what it needed to be. Like Carlito leaving. I miss those little one-liners he say on the Judgment Day segments. Like I miss those.
That's not cool.
It's not cool, and I mean,
I'm gonna If you get to me, you know I'm gonna rant.
Okay, well, Nicola, we'll start with your rant, then we'll head over to Rob here because Nicola, you got something to say. Let us know what you got to say. Say
Okay,
what you need to say.
how the fuck do you keep Logan Paul on our TV and you get rid of freaking R-Truth, a legend that has been there for decades, and you choose that piece of shit? There's something wrong in this universe for you to do that. Number one, R-Truth is funny, comical. He jumped in the women's rumble because he thought it was funny. You know, you got rid of even Kalito. I don't like the fact that he's been kicked as well. I don't understand it, but you keep Logan Paul over them two. Suck my dick.
Number two. This is the same
Give me
Logan.
many. There's gonna be the freaking many of these. Trust me.
Well, we're gonna get to Logan Paul when we get to Money in the Bank, but it reminds me of he even pissed me off. And I mean, he made Karrion Kross like, "Hey, man, it's not like the fact that we don't have a problem with your wrestling ability. We just got a problem with the fact that we're focused much like he said in his promo after WrestleMania. You talk about your viral moments and everything. That's why I think you don't get it. Like why we have a problem with you. And I also look at it from like this. I mean, even in his reality show when he was prepping, talking about that springboard moonsault he did against LA Knight in their match, and somebody was like, "Hello, man. This move has been done in WWE. See people like super crazy. See like any cruiserweight match from the 90s and 2000s. Like, bro, you ain't special doing a springboard moonsault to the outside. Like other people been doing that shit."
This is more so what I have to say about that. Was it was WWE when Super Crazy when the Mexico was in there, right? It was WWE.
Yeah, 2006, 2007. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. Tried to save you, Logan. Can't save you on that one. I just feel like he needs to know more. He needs to have more knowledge. Like I feel like it's something that he watched on TV and was like, "Dude, this is cool. I want to do it." Like he didn't like have a love for like the storylines. You get really invested in. Like you cry over these. I cried over Bray Wyatt dying.
It didn't help that the Undertaker kind of hyped him up on that too. He's that's video game shit, brother.
Yep.
You're out here, bro.
He's not.
I mean, he's not lying.
He's not at all.
He's not lying. He is doing. He's doing some stuff that a lot of people can't do. You say it again.
What did you say about Bray?
She wants to know about Bray Wyatt.
I said that I said I cried when Bray died. Like that's how invested I was into his character. I've been watching him since FCW. Since he came back. Like I liked him when he was Duke Rotundo. Like I was really invested in Bray. Like I was invested in. So like I don't know if he was invested in. Like his favorite wrestler is probably John Cena. Which no knocking people that like John Cena, but anybody's gonna like John Cena.
And I mean, all right, so that's actually going to be the next topic. So before we get to what made the Demon Mother happy, the return of the Wyatt Six, let's get your thoughts on R-Truth to Carlito, Rob, before we get to the Wyatt Six.
Okay, my biggest thing, and me and Mike talked about this before we got on the air. You've got these nerds on the internet arguing about R-Truth's age. He's older, this, that, and the other. Bullshit. R-Truth might be 50. He might be 53 years old, but he is in better shape than probably most of the roster. WWE and AEW. He can still go out there and work. He can. The cardio is still there. You can put him in any place, and he's gonna make it work. So this whole thing about him being older and phasing out, that's nonsense because he can still do it. He can easily go probably another 7-8 years with the condition that he's in.
He's got abs upon abs upon abs for someone his age, and the cardio that he has is absolutely flipping amazing, man.
Vampiric motherfucker this guy is.
Hell yeah.
We need to know.
Bust a move off in his TikTok.
We need to know his secrets.
We do. And I mean,
I need to know.
Tell me, baby girl, because I need
to know.
It's so funny because somebody put an image of like the fact that R-Truth from like video game when he was in WWF Raw, the first one as K-Quick, to WWE 2K25 is absolutely amazing. That even equates to the years that he's been around doing this thing when he was getting rowdy from What's Up, even the time when he had Get Crunk as his theme song for like a week or two with Eve Torres back in 2010. Like the dude is so innovative with what he did with his character and everything. And I mean, that's such a lost art. Like Teddy said here, like Carlito even just saying that's cool or just being the integral comedic fodder that was in the Judgment Day. Like I know he just won the WWC Universal Championship again over there in his father's promotion, but I mean that stuff right there, man, it's like it's a shame. So we lost two of our favorites in R-Truth and Carlito, but we did gain some more back of our favorites as the Wyatt Six have come back. They've wrecked shop once again 2 weeks in a row on the Street Profits, on the Motor City Machine Guns, on Candice LeRae, on everybody from Fraxium on down. They are here and they are there and they want the WWE Tag Team Championships. So I see Nicola doing the happy dance. She's not doing the Humpty dance, but she's doing the happy dance. So Nicola, tell us your thoughts on the return of the Wyatt Six.
Tell us.
Not gonna lie, I predicted it for a start, but it was heartwarming. I had a feeling, and then all of a sudden, when it said it was Bray's birthday, and then they appeared, it was just like, finally. I literally screamed at my TV when I saw it. I was like, yes, I'm back, screaming. And then I see what they did the week after. I am so ecstatic. Now, get Alexa to come in with them. And then I'm complete. Then I'm happy. But I'm over the moon that I'm back. And thank you for listening to our show because you appeared. They said, please. And the day came. So.
Well, they have a different change-up that I like about it because if you remember, like they were first going after people who turned their back on their families, like The Miz with him and R-Truth and American Made. But now it's just like, you know, we're coming back to take what's ours. And you have, when you think of the tag team championships, no better than the Wyatts, from Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton, Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas. Like a lot of people have had a great mixture of tag teams. And I'm going to say this right now. I think if you want to have a great tag team in the Wyatts to hold that titles, just to switch it up and be different, I would love it to be Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy because they have such great chemistry together as a team.
Thank you. I love that move where what was it? Joe throws Dexter and just launches him.
Yeah, the close.
Beautiful.
So Teddy, will go to you next, Mr. D Nero. What were your thoughts on that?
I feel like okay, well, I've been doing the research and I knew Eric Rowan was backstage and I also knew it was Bray Wyatt's birthday. So I was just counting and waiting because I knew they were going to show up. I just didn't know when. And I was happy when they showed up because we get these messages or whatever, these false reports that, this person's backstage and then nobody shows up. But this it really made me happy. The fact that they returned on Bray's birthday. I feel like life is a circle. And I feel like that's the reason why they're going for the tag team titles is because life is a circle. When you think about the Wyatt family, you think about tag team dominance. You always think about tag team dominance. Bray Wyatt was always the puppet master, but he can always hold his own. But when you thought about the Wyatt family, you thought about Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. Always.
Absolutely. Even with their short tenure as the brothers, man. Oof.
I actually like the Bludgeons. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was a fan of the Bludgeons because they didn't talk. They didn't have to talk. They came in. They destroyed. They got on. They got their titles, and then they left. But I feel like it was really dumb for them to separate them from Bray. Everything could work. They could have been still like if you've seen the way the Wyatt family worked in NXT. You're able to be a single star in the Wyatt family, but you're always going to have your family. Like that was the whole thing. And I feel like that's what this incarnation of the Wyatt family is you're always going to have your family. And it's right there. It's written on the wall. Like we know that Nikki and Alexa used to be tag team champions together. It's right there. The writing's on the wall. I don't know why WWE just don't pull the trigger. I don't get it. I'm waiting, and I'm just like, I'm overweight.
No, I'm with you on that. I think we're going to eventually get that. And what I also love about it, too, is if you give me some sort of 6-person tag with Candice LeRae and DIY against the Wyatts, I mean, Nikki and Candice have history from NXT. But when you think of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, who's the history with right there? I'm talking about Dexter Lumis. So, I mean, everything has its place
Dexter
there. Like,
Lumis.
Yes, sir. So it's going to be really, really good, this new incarnation and change-up of the Wyatt 6 character. And Rob, I know you and Nicola were both doing the happy dance over there. Nicola much more, but you had your moves on, sir. What were your thoughts?
Yes.
What were your thoughts on the return of the Wyatt 6, even on Bray's birthday 4 years?
Finally.
Because over the last couple of weeks, we've seen these reports, and whether they are true or not is probably irrelevant at this point, but these reports of WWE having no creative for them, we're just like, are you fucking kidding me? This creative, we can come up with something in 20 minutes easily. There's something there for them. You can do something with them. You're just choosing not to. And it's pissing everybody off. Mostly Nicola, though.
Pissing everybody off.
Fact.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, Demon.
So the fact that they actually did come back and they're giving them something to do now, and just I think the icing on the cake was to have him come back on Bray's birthday. The sentimental moment amongst the dark and spooky stuff that we all like with the birthday cake. It was just like, how are you gonna make me cry when I'm evil? You bastard.
You motherfucker.
I actually sat there like this going, I'm a demon. Demons don't cry. Demons don't cry. Demons don't cry.
But it was well done, and I'm glad to see them back, and I hope they do not go away this time.
I will say this, since a lot of people this week, besides on the WWE front, have been their contracts have not been renewed. One of them on the AEW side was Abaddon, and I'm going to tell you right now, TNA, if y'all want to swoop up Abaddon and put her with Rosemary, I'm not going to lie, I love that. If you want to do something cool, put
that
Abaddon.
Is such a fire idea.
Yep. I mean, as soon as I saw her be like, after the whole thing with her contract ran out, same with Bear Bronson. When I saw Abaddon, I'm like, TNA, please put her with Rosemary. Like Rosemary's doing the thing now where she finally made what's her face? Oh my goodness gracious, Xia Brookside go nuts and go psycho, and now they have a Monsters Ball match coming up, and then Rosemary did Click Doomsday, and I'm like, yes, thank you very much.
I was gonna say before you put Abaddon and Rosemary together, I need to see them in a Monsters Ball.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Here you go.
Sign me up for that.
Mother and Zombie Lady. Demon
fantastic. Like, she put the work in. If y'all have been checking out the progress of Abaddon, my God, she has been.
She looks stunning.
Yo, listen. She lost weight.
Right.
She went to weight training. She built up her stamina. She built promos. Like, she did all that.
She's out there.
Even with all the demon stuff, she's still fucking fit.
She's learning how to chain wrestle over there with Dustin right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like, I'm telling you, like, she's really put in the work, but
let's fucking go.
Let's just say Tony Bumble.
I will
I'll pay you when you come back. When you come back.
Oh, speaking of fumbled, so before we even get into predictions, this is even more recent. As before Nicola came on the show, and I want to see her reaction to this because we're going to talk about. Rob saw it. Teddy saw it. Ladies and gentlemen, the glamorous one has arrived on NXT. Mariah May made her WWE debut tonight on NXT. She is officially on NXT. Nicola's face says it all.
Yeah. Kind of what I expected.
She was happy until that point.
Yeah. So Mariah May is now on NXT, made her debut.
I did read it earlier, to be fair, but yeah, I was just like, no one cares, whatever. You know, it gets 24 more. Go do your own thing now, whatever.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, we got to set
Again, she's probably a lovely lady. It's just, yeah, whatever.
she really did have a great Hollywood ending, if you will, with Tony. So, I mean, Mariah's going to kill it. And I mean, this gives more chances for WWE Evolution. I got to say, I think it's going to be bigger than the 2018 one. Put some AAA women on there, put some TNA women. You have so many things to expand in the broadature side of things when it comes to Evolution. And I mean, with this acquisition now, y'all, so much good stuff in the world of professional wrestling, such a variety, such an accoutrement. And we're going to get to something that we probably thought we'd never see in our lives this Saturday, 3 p.m., the WWE YouTube channel. It's WWE When Worlds Collide with AAA. Let's get into this. We have 5 banger matches, 5 bangers, if you will. And I figured we start with this one since this is a 6-man tag team matchup. And as we just saw recently at a speed taping, Lexis King wrestled Joaquin Wilde, and y'all, Joaquin Wilde got knocked out during the match.
Knocked him the fuck out.
And then, Joaquin Wilde posted on Twitter that he's okay. So we are now going to have this match. It is the LWO's Dragon Lee, Cruz del Toro, and Joaquin Wilde against Octagon Jr., Aerostar, and Mr. Iguana. Now, Octagon
Hold
Jr.
on, I have an update.
Oh, hit me.
I have an update.
What's up?
Joaquin Wilde is not okay.
Oh shit!
He's actually getting replaced with Lince Dorado.
Oh,
it was announced on NXT.
Okay, fair enough. I did not see that part. Thank you, Teddy. So now we have Lince Dorado.
No problem.
He's now a coach now, I believe. In
amazing.
NXT. Yep.
Lince Dorado is freaking amazing in real life, like MMA. Excuse me, not real life, but MMA and pro wrestling. Amazing.
Yep. Oh, now he's a coach for WWE. Did you see him on Evolve, Teddy, in that friggin' matchup to qualify for the men's Evolve title yet, or no?
I am unable to get into my Tubi account right now, but as soon as I am, I will be back on Evolve. I am so upset.
Y'all, if you've not seen Teddy, I'm telling you right now, it's fucking fire. It's fucking fire. He was great.
I've seen Evolve. It's great. It's great, and they building storylines. Like I love it.
Yep. Y'all, you can say what you will about the old school Evolve, but this is WWE with the new talents and having even the NXT talents on there.
Just about to comment on that. Like, this is NXT developmental. Like, NXT is so you can be ready for the main roster.
Yep.
But this is so you could be ready for NXT.
Perfect.
If you don't get past Evolve, then you're not ready for WWE.
That's the thing. It's another
that's how they should do it.
Oh, absolutely. And I mean, so now with Teddy, as he just updated me, thank you, good sir. It is now Lince Dorado as well with the LWO, which makes perfect sense because when you think of Lince Dorado, you think of the Lucha House Party with what he had with Grand Metalik and Kalisto. So he's teaming with Dragon Lee and Cruz del Toro against Octagon Jr., Aerostar, and Mr. Iguana. So when you think of Aerostar, you think of the one and only Lucha Underground, where he teamed with Drago for many, many of years as well. He was on
Aerostar.
Yes, and Lucha Underground was a huge spot for him. Same with Octagon Jr. and Mr. Iguana. Like, such a great atmosphere for these two when you think of trios wrestling and Lucha.
I believe Aerostar had a stint in TNA, if I'm not mistaken, under another name.
No, he wrestled Drago on TNA's Redemption in 2018 in their Lucha Underground show. You're right.
No, I know. I remember that. But I'm saying, I think didn't he come back to TNA under another name because they owned the Aerostar name, just like they did with Penta?
I don't think so. I think he did wrestle as Aerostar. I think he actually got to keep the name at that time. Yeah, I don't remember him using the end. Yeah, thank you, Rob.
He did.
But, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. We get to see people we never thought we were going to see on WWE. And so, Teddy, I'm going to start with you, my dear friend. Are you going with Lince, Dragon Lee, and Cruz del Toro, or are you going with Octagon Jr., Aerostar, and that boy, Mr. Iguana?
Where is the show located?
So When Worlds Collide is going to be in Inglewood, California at the Kia Forum.
Oh, it's gonna be Aerostar team. It's good. No chance. And I think
Teddy's always right.
Del Toro's taking a pin.
I know he's always right. Cruz del Toro. Pretty much just said fuck Raul Mendoza and your Cruz del Toro.
Yeah, like I know the names.
Oh boy! So, Rob, are you going with the LWO and Lince Dorado, or are you going with Team Aerostar and Octagon Jr. and Mr. Iguana?
You know what? I think I'm gonna go with my boy Teddy, and I'm going Team Aerostar as well. I think this is going to be a very, very good match. A lot of high flying, a lot of luchadoring, if you will. And
is this the first match?
It's one. I don't know if it's the first match. I'm just going by Wiki, man. I'm just going by which I think will be the first match.
See, dang, if it's the first, that's what I'm saying. If it's the first match, then that is definitely if it's the first match. But if it's like the third match, I don't know. Match placement matters in these shows. So
exactly. Okay.
But Team Aerostar for the win.
Nicola, are you going Team Aerostar with the Octagon and Iguana Jr. or LWO and Lince Dorado?
I'm jumping in the same boat as them two. I'm going with Aerostar.
Okay, so I'm gonna be different on this one.
You go to the island.
And the reason why is just because he popped me with Lince Dorado. Like just because I love me some Lince Dorado. That made me smile that he's gonna be on this because he deserves it. But yeah, no, I gotta go.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
That's the thing. Oh, so speaking of we ain't mad at it, we ain't mad at you.
I'm going with
good.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the next one, which is also a trios match. It is Legado del Fantasma, Santos Escobar, Angel, and Berto against El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr., the son of Wagner Jr., and Pagano and Psycho Clown. Now, here's the thing about Psycho Clown. Like, a lot of these wrestlers, much like the Paganos, the Psycho Clowns, I remember from TNA and AAA in 2019 when they did the shows in Mexico. Psycho Clown, and y'all can clap with me, was in a match with Joe Hendry. And what happened as well in 2019. Thank you. In 2019. So if you remember Katarina, and we mentioned this on the last show, when he was with Grado and Joe Hendry said, Katarina, bros before hoes. And well, she wanted to get back with Joe Hendry and get all up in that, if you will. And Joe Hendry wrote a little song, a little ditty called Access Denied. And she sent Psycho Clown after Joe Hendry during their Mexico show. So there's some history of Psycho Clown. And you got Pagano, and you got so many of these great talents here. If I had to pick one, and I'm going to go with this again just because I think I'm going to go with AAA on this one, because Legado del Fantasma having issues with Berto and Santos Escobar. Berto wants to break away, break free, if you will, and you have Angel and the Garza name, and you think of Santos Escobar as well. With Lucha Underground, he was King Cuerno, but god dang it, man. I think this one is where AAA is going to take it. I'm going to go with El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr., Pagano, and Psycho Clown, and we'll switch it up on this one. We'll go with Rob on this one. Are you going with Team El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. or Legado del Fantasma?
I'm going to go with Team El Hijo del Dr. Wagner Jr. Pagano and Psycho Clown on the same team, that excites me very, very much. Having watched AAA for the last, couple of years, probably 8 or 9 years now, anytime I've seen these two guys, whether they're facing each other or individually matches, it's always so damn fun. And I know this match will be just as fun. Kind of piggybacking on what you said about the internal turmoil in Legado del Fantasma right now, that should make the match very interesting. I think it'll definitely play a factor into it. I hope we get some Psycho Clown chicanery, if you will. It should be fun. I'm looking very, very forward to this match.
We'll go with Mr. De Niro next. Are you going Team Legado or are you going Team El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr.?
El Hijo del Wagner Jr. And the reason why is because I see Berto having a spot in the match where he is doing this thing and really showing out, and I see Santos not liking that, and he's tagging him out immediately, and there goes the rift. I feel like that's gonna cause a distraction. Either I feel that Angel is taking the pin or Berto is taking the pin, which is going to lead to a face-to-face break, altercation between El Gato del Fantasma. but honestly, I don't think they're gonna take this. If they win, I'll be happy, but I don't think they're gonna win this.
Do you think that this is also going to continue because for Triple Mania they did announce Berto and Angel on the show? You think we're going to get something out of that leads to Triple Mania?
Well, with that, if they do, then they both are gonna break away, and it's gonna be Angel going with his cousin, and then they go to AAA. And I think they're gonna go to Triple Mania, and I think Santos is gonna cost them the title.
I like that,
and they'll bring it back. They're gonna stay there. Yeah, they're gonna stay there for like months, and they're gonna bring it back to WWE if they can.
I like that, breaking away like a Kelly Clarkson track in 2004. Very nice, Mr. Teddy P. Now I got to ask you, Miss Nicola McDonald, are you going with Legado del Fantasma or Team Dr. Hijo del Wagner Jr.?
Dr. Hijo, wait, yeah, that was a fucking tongue twister. That one was. Wow. What's in there?
So you go with Dr. Wagner Jr.
Yeah.
Okay.
That one. There's not enough Psycho Clowns in the world. That one. There's not enough Psycho Clowns, and he's a legend anyway. I've watched him many times, so he's crazy. And I like, obviously, it comes under our little dark, perfect.
I mean, when you take out Joe Hendry.
I didn't even talk about the work of Psycho Clown.
Go ahead. Yeah, Ted, you want to mention Psycho Clown's work?
Damn it.
Speak on it.
What I was like, Psycho Clown and Pagano, they have legacy in AAA. So I feel that this will be big for them on a big stage. I feel like this is going to be one of the matches that AAA takes home.
Okay. All righty. Now, speaking of taking it home.
Because of that, yeah.
Well, here's what I got to say. Speaking of taking it home, I think this will be her last time being home on the NXT roster, as she is now in the Money in the Bank, and we'll touch upon that because a lot of these talents are wrestling twice. So in tag team action, it is La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer, and Lola Vice with the booty, who was such a cutie, against Chic Tormenta and Dalys. First and foremost, we saw them going at it at NXT Battleground and that overall confrontation on NXT. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing Chic Tormenta and Dalys really showcase their stuff on NXT. And Stephanie and Lola Vice, when you think of what Lola's done with the MMA game and her wrestling skills, very, very good. And Stephanie Vaquer. Like, I'm going to tell you something right now. You know you're already a doggone megastar when her and Mommy haven't even wrestled yet, and they just shake hands before Money in the Bank. And people are already wanting to see La Primera and Mommy go at it, which I'm thinking has definitely got to be a WrestleMania match in its own right. But holy hell, Stephanie Vaquer. And this one, I'm going to go, since this is going to probably be her last match with NXT, I'm going to go with Stephanie Vaquer and Lola Vice over Chic Tormenta and Dalys. So since this is a female tag match, I figured we start with the ladies on this one. Ladies first, like a Queen Latifah track. I'm going Stephanie Vaquer and Lola Vice. And Nicola, who you going with? Stephanie Vaquer and Lola Vice or Chic Tormenta and Dalys?
Stephanie Vaquer and
Lola Vice.
Lola, was it?
Lola Vice.
Yeah, I like Stephanie. She's fucking amazing. She's grown on me. As soon as I saw her, I was like, "Oh, you've got a spark to you." So yeah, I'm going with him too.
Was the first match you saw her against Mercedes?
Oh
yeah. No, I'm kidding. I wish it was the first match, but no, I'd seen others beforehand, but that one was my favourite one. She should have
somebody mollywops Mercedes Monet. That's always a plus in our books over on this fine program. So Teddy, moving over to you, man.
More often. Just saying, I hope Tony Storm beats the shit out of her.
Fuck them up. Set it off in this mother. Come on. So Teddy, Stephanie Vaquer and Lola Vice or Dalys and Chic Tormenta?
I'm going Lola and Stephanie on this one. I feel like we're gonna have a lot of botches in this match with Tormenta. You know, I call it right down the middle as I see it. But we're gonna have a lot of botches. We're gonna have some storytelling. Stephanie's definitely gonna get the pin. I don't know if Lola's gonna turn. I don't know. If Lola turns, then she might cost her the match. But if we don't get a turn from Lola, then yeah, Stephanie is definitely gonna take home this. Her and Lola. I think Lola's gonna get in some nice spots and everything. I feel that Stephanie and I cannot say her name.
Chick Tormenta.
Chick Tormenta. Her.
Chick Tormenta.
They're gonna do the working in the ring. They're gonna do a lot of the work, and I feel like Lola's gonna be the hot tag.
All right. Now Roberto, Toto, Stephanie Vaquero, Lola Vice, or Chick Tormenta and Dalys.
I too am going to go Stephanie Vaquero and Lola Vice. I think this will be a great match considering Dalys and Chick Tormenta with their experience. They I think like Teddy said, they'll be putting in the work. This will be a great opportunity for Stephanie to shine in this match as well, considering her history with CMLL and AAA and that kind of stuff. I think this will be a really nice conglomerate of styles, considering where Lola Vice comes from in her MMA background and things like that. It'll definitely be a nice clash of styles.
Now,
if you will.
Lola Vice got something special about her.
Oh, she definitely does. I mean, what she did with Shayna in the NXT Underground match and everything, even in Natalya in the NXT Underground match, like that girl is just spectacular in such a short period of time of her being in the WWE.
She has star written all over her. Like I like her spots more so when like it's not even the whole shaking thing, but it's just like when her spots is coming, she knows how to set them up good. Like her in-ring work is like really coming along.
I also
considering the fact she started with Elektra Lopez.
Oh God, yeah. Now Carissa Rivera, who's back on the indie scene now, doing her thing. Now I'm with you on that because I remember like how I used to feel about Lash Legend when she first started, and then Lash Legend just absolutely blew up and did her thing. Now, like she has come a long way in her own right. And I mean, Jakara Jackson's now back on the indies doing her thing. I'm looking forward to seeing what Jakara does. But that's the beauty of NXT.
Anybody remember when Lash Legend started off dribbling the ball for Cameron Grimes? That was her first spot.
I remember that. Yes. God, the early NXT 2.0. Yes. Oh, my Lord. Okay, that's the thing. People come such a long way. And speaking of people coming a long way, we're gonna get to this one because it's not like it wasn't spoiled or anything, and we pretty much said "fuck you," Alberto Del Rio. It is now. I mean, hey man, like we didn't know that this was like on purpose.
Well, when I seen it, I was like, "Oh, for real?
Oh, for real?" So for anybody that was cursing WWE and saying, "Oh my God, man, he get paid on the TV," yeah, all right. And they said, "Fuck you, Alberto. We ain't coming. You ain't coming here. No.
I'll say it right now.
You ain't coming here." Hey, did anybody see the mad bit of pettiness?
Four.
Yeah. 4.
Good.
4. 4.
4.
4.
So what pettiness are we referring to, Teddy? Go ahead.
We're talking about the pettiness of the League of Nations with Wade Barrett. If you see they split, he was in the middle. Yes. He was nowhere to be found. How you Thanos a nigga out of a picture? Excuse me. How they Thanos him out of a picture?
They did when they were showing. So what Teddy's referring to on Raw, because Sheamus and Rusev are feuding with each other now, and they were showing back in their league. They said, "Fuck you, Wade. You ain't in this." You know what I'm saying? We got to just show Sheamus and Rusev, and they fucking cut poor Wade.
They Thanos the League of Nations. That's all they did. It was like, and I don't care what nobody say. Bad News Bear could have been a world champion. That's all. That's it. That's it.
Did you fucking see Sheamus's line on friggin' Rusev? He was just like, you know what? Your career outside of WWE lasted like Rusev Day, 24 hours, saying, "Fuck your AEW run, friggin' Rusev. Fuck you and your AEW run." I'm like, Jesus, this man is ready to body him. He said,
basically, hey, listen.
What?
Listen.
Yeah.
Miro should have been world champion. He should have been world champion.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say it again? I think we need a shot every time I say Tony Fumble.
Tony Fumble.
Oh,
So
Tony fucked up. That's what we're going to keep saying.
he fucked up. So next match.
Right.
So he's the new AAA Mega Champion, El Hijo del Vikingo. That boy Vikingo defends against Chad Gable, and oh my lord, y'all want to see?
Chad Gable or the other one?
Well, the other one will refer to in Money in the Bank.
Oh, it's gonna be Chad. It's gonna be Chad.
Yeah, this was Chad Gable for sure.
This was Chad Gable for sure. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now, if this is not gonna be the show stealer, I don't know what is. If y'all have not ever seen El Hijo del Vikingo with Kenny Omega, AAA anytime,
My God.
2019 TNA and AAA when he was doing the X Division matches, y'all are in for a treat. This one is gonna be dynamo.
Anything from GCW.
Animal.
Triple Mania.
Yep. And now for this one, it's tough for me just because, and he just got the damn title, but I'm going to say this right now. I don't think it's going to be Chad. I mean, we have Trick Williams as TNA champion, but I don't see Chad Gable as AAA Mega Champion. So I'm going to say El Hijo del Vikingo. Let's go, baby. Go ahead, Teddy. You're laughing. You're giggling. It's all laughs up in this piece. El Hijo del Vikingo or Chad Gable. Hit us.
That's exactly who it is. It's Vikingo. Ain't winning it. Chad ain't winning it. If Chad win it, the WWE is really taking over everything. I swear. If Chad win it, the WWE is taking over everything.
Yeah, you ain't having him lose after El Hijo just said, "Fuck you, Patron. Get your ass on out of here." So yeah,
what? Listen. It's a damn shame when you take a belt from a man that's still holding it. Yes. Don't let that go over your head.
Oh,
God damn it!
Wow. All right, Rob. Are you going with Vikingo or Chad Gable? Hit it.
Vikingo. I mean, I can't say anything better than Teddy said it. So,
all right, Nicola, Vikingo or Chad Gable?
Well, Chad should be dead because the Wyatt 6 months.
Continuity, people.
I mean, Rob did on our last show. I'm glad he come back and please kill Chad again.
Agree. There you go.
Please kill Chad. Please kill Chad. Please kill Chad. We're gonna get another copyright strike.
Oh, I've not called Nolan a wanker yet. Well, I just did, but it's not. Who was the other one?
I'm mad because my phone just blacked out. I'm sorry, guys.
You're good. Vikingo or Chad Gable?
Not Chad Gable.
You're going Vikingo?
Vikingo. AAA Mega Champion, not Chad.
Oh, AAA Champion, not Chad. All right, so that brings us
to not Chad.
Oh, so we are now at the final on friggin' Glide. It is for the
NXT.
Oh, good. Please, like that's what we do here. So the unhingedness takes us to the last match.
This is the final match?
They only got 5 matches on this thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're main eventing this thing?
It might be. That's what I'm saying. I went with either it's going to be Chad Gable or Vikingo or this match and a fatal 4-way match for the North American title.
I think it's going to be Chad Gable.
Okay.
No, he don't.
So it's Ethan Page, Javon Evans, Laredo. Yeah, man.
I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off. It's a real bad what's that thing called?
Lag.
Glitch? Lag. There you go. Lag. That's what it is. It's a bad one. Glitch in the system. Yeah.
Yeah. Literally the glitch in the system.
Don't mention the Badai, man.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I did not mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, Mike.
You're totally good, bro. So it is the main event, which I'm thinking it is just because of who's involved. For the NXT North American title, it is Ethan Page, Ego, Javon Evans, Laredo Kid, and Ray Phoenix. Man, Laredo Kid, if y'all have not checked him out on TNA, AAA, AEW, all over the world, Laredo Kid is the shiznit. Ray Phoenix coming up from SmackDown to friggin' do this match is going to be sweet, because when you think of AAA, you think of the Lucha Bros and everything that is encompassed there. Javon Evans has come into his own. That boy is bouncy, and that boy has a future. And then you got All Ego Ethan Page, who is just someone who not only is a great wrestler, but a great character, and that dude can play a great dickhead like there's no tomorrow. So in this particular, yes, fact. And in this particular scenario, since the winner of this is going to face Sean, you dickhead. So the winner of this is going to face Sean Legacy for the NXT North American title. Sean Legacy from Evolve has stated his claim, and he's going to kill it. If y'all have not checked out Sean Legacy on Evolve, Teddy knows. Rob, you've seen him. Nicola, I'm telling you right now, you got to check out Sean Legacy, because that boy is the shiznit. You will like him. He's really, really good. Very athletic.
He's amazing.
On it like a Sonic.
All right. So in this scenario, since I got to go with the heel winning this, or because all right. So with this particular scenario, Javon Evans has history with Sean Legacy, and I think that would be a great babyface match. But since Ethan just got it from good old Ricky Saints, and he took him out by twist-of-fating him and the friggin' the twisted grin on the friggin' chair, and got that boy's throat. He's selling his throat. He's choking. I'm going to go with that boy, Ethan Page, to retain the North American title. Teddy, take it away. Ethan Page, Javon Evans, Laredo Kid, or Ray Phoenix?
It's going to be All Ego, although I really would love to see Javon Evans coming out of this a champion and having Ethan Page go up to the main roster. I know it's going to be All Ego. I know it is. I know it is.
All righty. Roberto,
I love his music. I love his music.
That song is fire. Ego. Kill a moment with a smile. Ego. Great theme song, man. So, Roberto, Ethan Page, Javon Evans, Laredo Kid, or Ray Phoenix. Animal.
I do like your guys' ideas. But for that, I'm going to go Javon Evans. I think it's his time. The young OG has proved himself.
Hey!
Especially on Twitter when he was going back and forth with Ricochet, and he called Tony Khan a crackhead.
He called him a crackhead. He watches the TSK. He watches the TSK.
TK. Javon Evans. I'm not a crackhead. Hunter,
we've been saying that since the Indies. Since he was on the Indies, since he was Jay Malachi, we've been saying that. Tony's a crackhead. We have all in the TSK.
I like Javon Evans, man. They seem to be pretty high on him because they've trusted him tremendously.
Randy Orton.
Exactly where I was going. You already saw where I was going. They gave him a match with Randy Orton.
And imagine if he had caught him with that. What? Oh my God.
But Javon was only in NXT not even I want to even say not even 3 months.
Yeah, he was only there for like a cup of coffee before the Randy Orton match.
Yeah, and they gave him a match with Randy Orton. Like they got some trust in you, bro.
This is how you know they trust him. They let 3 people use the cutter, like the actual cutter, and he's one of them.
And I don't even think Mans is 21 yet.
I think he just turned 21. I think.
Did he?
I think so. Yeah, he's either 20 or 21. I think he just.
Careful with that, man.
I think he just turned 20. He just turned 20. He was 19 last year. He just turned 20.
Okay. Perfect. But yeah, no, that's the thing, guys. It's the fact that we have such these young go-hards, if you will. The bouncy that is Javon Evans. Like, this is going to be one that's so combustible, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see a lot of the high-octane lucha style. And Ethan Page, I'm going to say this right now. You guys mentioned, so Ethan and Javon. Ethan in such a short time, and Teddy, I'm going to steal what you said as early, man. Another Tony fumbled one, man. Like I said, it's the drinking game of how many times are we going to say Tony fumbled throughout this fine program. Tony fumbled.
Tony fumbled.
I just looked up Javon Evans' age. She just turned 21. But
snap. Okay.
Okay, he's right. You're right.
April 29th, 2004.
Okay, that's my fault.
2004.
Oh, good man. The friggin'
We're old, bro.
God damn.
I literally just got to middle school.
I was a year
Literally.
out of high school.
I was in 6th grade in 2004.
I was the same as Rob because I'm the same age as him now.
if
I'm
that
really
shit,
just getting out of middle school.
if that shit
Like
don't
going
make
to
you
the
feel
9th
old,
grade.
though. Fuck.
Man,
Just pointing out,
don't remind me.
he was older than me for 10 days, and now we're the same age again.
Yeah.
Somebody go back to the summer of 04. We had songs like Rupee, talk about Tempted to Touch, and Wayne Wonder, No Letting Go, No Holding Back. Come on now, man. Come on, people. Take it back to the early 2000s. Somebody put on some Kevin Love.
So fly.
Freaking Baby Bitch. Yes. Frankie. Oh, okay. Anyway, 2000 hits
yeah, we get on here. I'm sorry.
You guys were only in junior high school listening to that. What the hell?
What the fuck? Oh,
I don't know.
So Nicola, we got some songs for you to check out later on the playlist there, Miss Nicola. So are you going with Ethan Page, Javon Evans, Laredo Kid, or Ray Phoenix, Annie Mac?
The best tits in the business, Ethan Page.
Yeah, but you talking about best tits in the he's got the tightest tits in the
best tits in the business. The tightest tits in the game.
Oh, there you
I can say that about getting them monetized as well.
This woman said, I got tits, so you know what? I'm gonna say it. Tightest tits in the game.
Yeah, Ethan Page.
This woman over here can't be tamed, goddammit, demon lady. Oh, yeah.
You cannot contain something that cannot be tamed.
Tits.
Oh, tits.
Oh, that's a go.
You ever felt the woman's breast and it feels like a bag of never mind. It feels like a bag of sand.
Wait, we're not gonna get demonetized? Wait.
No.
We're good.
I say my dick every show.
Five. Well, we're gonna be saying even more of it now because we're going on to Money in the Bank. Shawty, what you drank? I got more Money in the Bank. 4 matches have been announced, and I'm gonna say if they add another one,
you would think we'd get copyright strike for a woman saying "suck my dick," but
but no, we don't. We don't. So for Money in the Bank,
why is that? Because I'm a woman, and the whole joke is you can't. But yeah,
I'm gonna say it anyway.
Well, where's equality at?
So we got Money in the Bank now. 4 matches announced, and I think if there's going to be any more announced, if they don't do it on SmackDown next week, I'm assuming they're going to announce Jacob Fatu and Damian Priest for the United States Championship, which will be fire. Like, yes, please, give me that.
Yes, please.
Please let that start the match. Let that start the show, please.
Please. If you do it, please start the show. And I think all of us can agree on this one because even though we love Damian Priest, we got to go with that boy Fatu because he is over like Rover right now.
Fatu.
No. Listen. I hate to tell you this. I hate to say this. I think Solo cost him.
You go with we're going with the
Solo cost him.
All right.
I think Solo costs him. This is why. He already cost him Money in the Bank.
Yes, he did.
He's gonna indirectly cost him his title. Jacob's gonna come back and directly cost him Money in the Bank.
Okay.
I see it happening. I see it happening. That.
Okay.
The way he keeps on saying stuff. Sorry.
Yeah.
My brother, you can.
Well, that was the best part where he's just like, I love you, Solo. And he's like, he hasn't told me that in 6 months. Like, that was the best part of that whole thing. He's like, I love you, Solo. He hasn't told me that in 6 months. Like, oh, God.
Hey, look, you can say what you want about Solo. Solo is one of the best on the show, segment-wise. One of the best.
Dude, I'm with you because I hate this. Here's the thing about the IWC, and I'm going to throw up a finger to the internet wrestling community here, the Double Birds. Y'all hate on Solo Sikoa. Y'all hate on Damian Priest. Y'all hate on Jey Uso. Y'all hate on LA Knight. And you hate.
Yeah.
And you hate on all these people. Shut the hell up. And they're hating on Mommy because Rhea Ripley's in this Money in the Bank.
Mommy alone, you piece of crap.
Yeah, like y'all gotta leave it alone. Like, here's the thing: you crap on people like Jey Uso, Damian Priest, and Rhea Ripley. Guess what? They're getting pops. They're crowd reaction. Same with LA Knight. Same with Solo.
Yeah,
he has the mannerisms and everything. Do not sleep on Solo Sikoa. And if you actually want to,
can I say this? Why the Bianca hate? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
IWC. Why the Bianca hate?
I don't get it either, man.
Listen, I understood the Ireland thing. I'm not going to say much about it. I understood it. Okay. But everywhere else, I was like, what's going on?
Oh, man. I'm going to say Naomi has made the most of the Psycho character with her.
Oh, my God. I love it. I love it. Proceed with caution.
And the woman said she's going to put her in the wheelchair with her mama. And the fact, oh man,
hey, look, I feel like they all talked about that in the living room that day. Just to look behind the curtain, I feel like they all talked about that. Like, yeah, Mama, is it okay if I say that?
I said, oh.
Lord.
Oh no. Oh no.
Rob, I'll kick it over to you.
No, it was when she was like, yeah, I just let myself in. What you mean?
That was great. I just let myself in, sat in the living room looking at your pictures.
It'd be a shame if you and your mom is in a wheelchair.
Your mama in a wheelchair. Oh shit. Damn. Yo. Please just let her win the title. I really want her to win the title. I need her to win the title.
God damn.
So both of us
just for her to hold the belt and Evil laugh.
Yes.
I love how Evil laugh.
So Rob, Teddy is on team Damian Priest. I am on Fatu. Are you going with Jacob Fatu or Damian Priest for the US?
Fatu, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean.
And Nicola?
I don't want to be Damian Priest. That's the thing. I just feel like that's gonna happen.
I said it when Fatu won the belt. Ain't nobody taking that belt. Not for a while.
Okay. Nicola, are you going with Fatu, Yana Namin, or are you going with Damian Priest?
Yeah, I'm stuck because I like both. So I'm like, but Fatu is growing on me. So and every time I go for Priest, he loses. So I'm going with Fatu.
Well, touchy subject.
Yeah,
here.
that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be like, yeah, Damian Priest, because I don't feel like it's gonna be Damian Priest hands down. I feel like Jacob Fatu is gonna be his family's gonna cost him. In fact, his family's not gonna cost him. JC Mateo's gonna cost him.
Okay. I like that even more. And I'm going to say this right now, touchy subject, since Nicola mentioned Damian Priest losing. When Logan Paul pinned him in the Elimination Chamber, Nicola legit lost her shit. It was the most hilarious reaction ever. She was so mad. Nicola was so mad that Logan Paul pinned Damian Priest. Go ahead, Nicola, say it. Speak on it.
Fuck you, Logan Paul. Seriously, just go away. You are thriving.
We'll get to him in a minute. Rob, what are you saying before we go to the next match?
Any reality, Logan Paul will never beat fucking Damian Priest. Never. Never.
All right, hit it, y'all.
Never.
Rob, do you have anything to add before we go to the next match?
Ever.
If
Teddy's prediction does come to fruition, that I Hate You Solo is gonna hit so hard. I hate you
so hard.
No.
Well, since we mentioned her,
yes, exactly.
And since we mentioned her, we're gonna go to this match next. It is the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, as it features Roxanne, I want to be your man, to quote the Wayans brothers, and Roxanne, you don't have to put on a red light, Roxanne Perez, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Julia, Naomi, and Stephanie Vaquer. Y'all already know. I'm good. Teddy, I'm with you. We gotta go, Naomi.
God.
No, here's the thing.
Got to.
Got to. Like the fact that she's like. Here's the thing that even
It
makes it
has to be Naomi.
the continuity of the fact that Tiffany cashed in during Nia and Naomi. How can we not have Naomi cash in on Tiffany? Come on now, people. The friggin' cycle.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you.
Continuity.
Please. And then she comes back and she beats Jade, but then Bianca Belair comes back to protect Jade. And then we have the fight between Bianca and Naomi.
Let's go.
Take right now.
It just wrote itself.
It did, but I'm going to say something totally different to all of you.
I know where you're going, and we'll get to you.
You do know where I'm going.
I know where you're going, crazy lady. We'll get to you in a second. So,
Crazy lady.
Eddie and I are for the psycho that is
It's
Naomi.
just-
We're proceeding with caution.
It's just I love you, Nicola, but I doubt that's gonna happen. I wish it did
Doesn't
though.
matter. Doesn't matter. I'm still predicting it.
Still, so two for Naomi.
Love you,
Rob,
Teddy.
who are you going with in this women's Money in the Bank before we save Nicola for last? Okay.
See, my initial prediction when this match was first announced was Roxanne Perez.
Mhm.
For the young up and comer, she was second to be lastly be eliminated in the Royal Rumble. Just like Javon Evans, they do have a lot of trust in Roxanne. I think they are positioning her in the right place for the right time. But when Naomi came aboard into this match, I started thinking about everything you said when Tiffany cashed in on Nia and Naomi, the continuity with the story between them. It only seems fitting to have Naomi win this to cash in on Tiffany to continue the feud with Jade and Bianca. I mean, it makes sense, but then again, other things happen. But Naomi, I'm going for Naomi as well.
Nicola, hit it.
Right, so I want to go with Naomi as well, but I'm not going to. I love all your ideas, but I've got my own little theory. And yes, obviously, I'm going to go with Alexa because why it's blah blah. But there's a theory. She goes into
I really
it.
hope you're right. I hope you're right because I want it.
Nikki appears, and then Charlotte comes out, or Charlotte tries to interfere, and then there's a massive brawl with all of them with her. But Nikki appears to help Alexa, and you finally see the circle. But if not, then Naomi. But yeah, I'll go with Alexa because I don't know. I'm going to always go White Six, even though I love Naomi so much. I really do.
I was feeling like if you go Alexa, I think if you go Alexa, I think you get Alexa Money in the Bank, and then she does something different and not actually do the cash in on the world champion, but on the tag team champions, because Money in the Bank for any belt, not just the world champion, any belt.
I like that.
So if that's the route you would go, and then Alexa Bliss is not about titles anymore; she's about friends. Remember,
Remember, she opened the door, or someone opened the door.
No, she opened the door. She opened it.
I know.
No, she opened it. She opened it.
I know she did. And now they've got what is it?
Yeah,
what is
they said she opened the doors. They said she opened it. Now she has to walk through it.
That's the part.
Ooh, now,
that's my little crazy theory.
So we're gonna go to the other one because I have to go with Teddy's thought on this because Teddy actually kind of spelled this out. So we're gonna go to the men's Money in the Bank next, and it is Solo Sikoa, LA Knight, yeah, Penta,
yeah,
Penta, Seth Rollins, Andrade, and the man who qualified for Money in the Bank last night, beating CM Punk and AJ Styles, El Grande Americano.
Also known as
wrestler
Karrion Kross.
All right,
not Karrion Kross. Hey, listen. Oh my God, he walked away.
He walked off because he's so mad. He's mad. Oh, Rob walked away, y'all.
Rob, I have to tell you, it doesn't make sense for Karrion. I mean, it makes sense for us if he gets it, but it doesn't make sense for the story if he gets it. What makes sense for Karrion Kross to get a world title right now, if he wins the Royal Rumble, that is the only way it makes sense for him to get a title shot. or he goes on a massive winning streak and he can't be denied.
Can we just have him kill Sammy?
That's the only way.
Yeah,
I'm at that point. Like I want to see Killer. I want to see Karrion Kross.
I do want to see him fight, but I don't want to see him kill him though.
So we're not gonna see Karrion Kross kill Sammy. We're gonna see Karrion Kross kill Tozawa, if anything. That is the only person that is expandable to kill at this point. And the reason why is because R-Truth got released.
I just don't want to see Kross get released again.
This is what I read earlier.
I don't want to see Kross get released again, but I'm actually waiting for him to do whatever he needs to do. Because I don't think that he's going to get released because he brings in money and they could put him on the show. They just don't.
So I have to.
They legitimately can put him.
And that's frustrating.
Go ahead.
Frustrating, yeah. And I don't mean to cut you off, Teddy, but I got to go with your point here because I love how you also mentioned like anybody could cash in for Money in the Bank. So what if instead of him Solo costing Jacob Fatu, what if Solo winds up winning this and he doesn't go for the world title and he winds up cashing in on Jacob and he takes the U.S. title from Jacob?
Ooh. I don't like that.
That's salacious. Look up the word. Look up the word.
Turned into I'm gonna kill you, Solo.
I'm gonna kill you, Solo. But here's the thing: I look at the men's bracket.
I promise you.
Oh, so I look at.
I know who's gonna win the match. I just don't want him to win the match.
All right, so here's my thing. I think for mine too, it's either gonna be Solo or LA Knight because LA Knight has come so close these last two times. Oh man, like you see, I don't think it's gonna be.
We're gonna have a Brock Lesnar, Mustafa Ali situation with LA Knight and Seth Rollins. Believe me or not, I know that you guys don't want to say it, but that's what's gonna happen. You know why? Because Teddy's always right.
Yes, so Teddy's gonna go with Seth. Does he cash in on Jay on Monday or with after Gunther's match, or do we see him cash in the same night? What are you thinking?
He's going to let Gunther beat the shit out of Jey Uso. And he's gonna come in, he's gonna have Bronson Reed do whatever, take everybody out, and then he's gonna cash in, he's gonna be the world champion. He's gonna be the world champion for SummerSlam. Definitely. And I love Jey Uso. Only way that's not gonna happen if he goes after the Intercontinental Championship, and that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
Alrighty, so Teddy's going with Seth Rollins. I will go with LA Knight, just because I want to see, Rob, are you going? Who are you going with in this men's Money in the Bank?
You know what? I feel like this is a moment to be super petty to AEW. I think. I can see Penta. I can see Penta taking this.
Tony.
Yeah.
Tony.
Fumble.
Tony fucked up.
The presentation of Penta since he's been in WWE.
Woo!
Night and fucking day. He's even gone
night and day
and said himself that he feels like a superstar here. So why not give him the superstar treatment? Just keep it going, Give him the case.
I like that. Okay.
I'll be happy with that. I'm just looking at the story, y'all.
I feel you.
I'm looking at it purely by story, not even by who I want to win. If I go by who I want to win, that's a totally different conversation. When we going by who's gonna win, then I'm going by story.
So
I just remember the Brock Lesnar and Mustafa.
Oh God, please don't bring up that. Mustafa had it. He had it, and then fucking Brock.
God damn
it.
So bad.
So bad.
It's like it could have been like, I'll get fired. I'm just gonna grab the case. I'll get fired. I don't care. Like, why am I sitting still and waiting for him to kill me? This doesn't make any sense.
Just go to business for yourself. Grab the case. Just fuck it.
You don't have a job tomorrow, but
hey,
you won the fucking case.
It was worth it.
Yeah, you grab the case. You grab the case. Here, you want the case? You can have the case. Here.
Here,
I'm not
done.
gonna.
I'm
No,
done. Just take it, Brock. Here you go.
not gonna make me look like a dumbass. And speaking of Mustafa, just real quick,
Yeah.
his work in TNA, this evil
Holy
character.
shit.
Oh my god!
And Ali, we trust.
Sticking with
And Ali-
Grease.
Woo! And he's friggin'
Mhm.
going after friggin' Tasha Steeles and friggin' just going after women now. What the hell's wrong with that boy? Mustafa Ali, you son of a bitch. God, he's good. But yeah, Nicola, who's your pick?
Man,
The man's good. Who's
it's
your pick?
beautiful, man.
Whew.
And it's beautiful. He's good
Good. Nicola, who you picking? Men's Money in the Bank.
with Grease.
Definitely not. Definitely not, Mr. I'm not Chad Gable.
A
He can
grande
get murdered.
americano.
I'm going with Penta.
Gracias.
Because
I'm not Chad. I'm not Chad. I'm not Chad.
Did you also see that friggin' the CG on his boots this week in the Money in the Bank, man? But yeah, it's not
yeah.
He borrowed.
No,
he
wait,
borrowed-
wait, wait. No, he's nice. He's nice. He let him borrow the boots. He let him boots. He let him exactly, Rob. He let him borrow the boots. Exactly. Luckily, they were the same size. Who'd have thought?
What?
They were Chelsea Green's boots.
Yes, Chelsea Green's like, what? Let him borrow my boots. Oh, yes. So we'll go to this one since
Bro, if she had hit Twitter up and said that, I would have cried, bro. I would have been dying.
So the next matchup is a last chance match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship as Lyra Valkyria defends against Becky Lynch. Old school stipulation. If Lynch loses, she can no longer challenge for the title as long as Valkyria is champion. But if Valkyria loses, she will be forced to raise Lynch's hand and acknowledge Lynch as the better woman. So these two have had great matches, from the NXT Championship match to the match that we just had at the last event. My God, these two have such great chemistry. Love the promo this week where she practically told Becky Lynch to shut up, and it was awesome. And she's like, you invited me out here. Why are you telling me to shut up? And it was funny, just a great interaction.
That was funny AF, because it's like, it's so narcissistic. I love it. It's like, talking head to you, but you called me out here. Yeah, you was just talking head to me. You think I ain't gonna call you out here?
You were just, like, literally, you just cut a promo in the back. Like,
and then she was like, hey, look, this is the thing. Her condescending walk when she went outside like nothing ever happened.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So in this one,
like, why are you getting mad at me? I was just doing my job. I swear, that was her vibe. I swear, yo. I love this Becky Lynch Hill character.
I'm gonna say this, y'all. So I think Lyra's gonna win, and then this is where we see the return of Bayley, because I don't think Bayley and Becky needs the Women's Intercontinental title. I think that's just a feud in its own that they can just finish up with Bayley as the face now and Becky as the heel. So I'm gonna go with Lyra gets that win again, and that's the end of it. So Teddy, you going Lyra, or you going Becky?
I'm going with Becky. I'm going with Becky because the story with Bayley. Bayley's coming back, and she's gonna come back, and after she raises her arms and everything, she's going to after she raises her arm and everything, she's gonna attack her, and then Bayley's gonna come back.
All right.
Do you feel him?
Do you feel him, sir?
Do you feel
So Rob, you going Lyra or Becky?
I know who I want to win, and I know what's going to happen, but I'm just going to go with who I want to win, and that's Lyra. Because, like you said, they've had some great matches, and I know we were all kind of on the edge of our seat because we were all expecting Becky to win last time, and thankfully she didn't, because she doesn't. I don't know who said it. If it was you or Teddy, but Becky don't need that goddamn title.
That was me on that one.
That was you. Yeah. Becky don't need that title, but I do like the idea of Bayley coming back as well. So it should be an interesting match. It should be a good match nonetheless, but I'm going to go with Lyra.
I'm just going to say this right now because we said it on our show, and I'm going to say it because Teddy's here, and I want to see Teddy's reaction to this. I'm going to give a big fuck you to Jonathan Coachman, fucking the coach, who was like, you know what, I'm surprised that Bayley wasn't in that last batch of releases. She's done. She's washed up. They don't need Bayley anymore. And then he starts going in about how he likes the story with Lyra and Becky, and I'm like, hey, dumbass coach, you do realize that Bayley is a part of this story with Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria, and the coach was like, Bayley should just be fired. Teddy, your thoughts on the coach?
He's an idiot.
There you go.
I'll say it for you. He's a dick.
That was.
That boy is like, he got to stop. That boy was
He
just
can
like,
stop my dick.
the six.
Look, I'm gonna say it like this. He is the what was that loud radio host back in the night that wasn't dang, what's his name? I forgot that dude's name too.
Casey Kasem?
Stern?
Oh, Howard Stern, yeah. Not Howard Stern, the other one, the other loudmouth guy. He was like out Howard Stern's I guess, I don't know, his counterpart or something like that. But he doesn't give right information. His information is fake. That is the definition of Donald Trump's fake news, is Jonathan Coachman. Because he can only go by what other people are listening to. You mean like how he pretty much said that Vince McMahon is looking to buy WWE back from TKO? You mean that when coach said that on Twitter, and it's like, no, like there's no effing way that's.
And then he went and bought a company called 14th.
14th.
Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, like what? Really?
Yeah, like what are you?
What?
What?
What are you talking about, Coach? And he's not what? And he's not trying to do no wrestling. He's doing all movies.
It's like movie and media, and like there's nothing wrestling oriented about that, Coach.
Vince making movies.
Oh
God. Would that be cool? No, I'm not saying that. I was just going to say something really bad. Then it would have got.
I mean, we had the 2000 No Diddy.
No Diddy was the one, yeah.
It's like 2006 Mr. McMahon and his Kiss My Ass cartoon that they had on the website back in the day. Oh God, Mr. McMahon.
That orange fucker needs to stop pardoning people.
Oh yeah,
especially not that one.
We know. We know. So
they pardon him. Oh no.
Yeah. So with that being said, we have myself for Lyra, Robert for Lyra, Teddy for Becky, and now Nicola. It's the deciding factor. You, Lyra, or Becky?
Oh shit! Really? Okay.
What?
What?
Lyra. Okay. As much as I love Becky, like you said, she doesn't need a title. She's already over, and I think eventually she's going to end up in Seth's little mental group. So yeah, I think that's where she's going to be going soon enough. So.
And y'all, we are at the final matchup here on Money in the Bank. And is in tag team action. First of all, I just got to say this. It would be horrible if you lost your title to a YouTuber. John, why are you talking like that, man? Like, you literally sound like a damn robot. This man's like, friggin' what if you lost to a YouTuber?
I wanted to kick him in the balls. Seriously, that was the first time I heard him say that. I was like,
he cut the promo on SmackDown talking about the fact that, and I know they're trying to get away from the Let's Go Cena sucks chants, but when he's like, Logan Paul epitomizes hustle, loyalty, and respect, I'm like, John, if you don't shut your ass up, you know it's not true. Stop it, John.
Did you not see the face he pulled though when Logan came out? You can tell as bad as Cena was look like. You could tell he's like, I don't want to fucking be in this match with him.
Well, if we get John Cena,
he looks at Logan and just say, "What the fuck are you doing here, mate?"
You saw the dissension on SmackDown where he kind of like pushed him away because it's like, I don't want to go fight them now. Let's wait till the pay-per-view. Like, if we get John Cena, mollywopping Logan Paul, I ain't mad about that. Like, do it. You eliminated him in the Royal Rumble. Let's have a fucking repeat.
But them as a tag team, and like I said, Cena looked like, even though he's being the heel.
Sorry, family stuff happened.
All good.
All good.
So we are at, like we mentioned, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. Yeet, do you feel him, sir? Somebody give me some libations up in this piece against John Cena and Logan Paul. Teddy, we were talking about how John Cena and his robotic voice, it would be a shame, Jay, if you lost to a YouTuber. And Logan Paul being the epitome of hustle, loyalty, and respect, the dissension at the end of that promo. And Cody Rhodes literally told Logan Paul to John Cena, do you have to polish his peacemaker? Cody Raheem Rhodes, my God, he told him to polish his peacemaker. It was excellent. And this is going to make me throw up with the fact that I'm going to say this, but
if you say it, I swear to you, I will burn you alive.
I know. I'm sorry, but we got. I know. I'm burning right now. I'm fire burning on the dance.
She's gonna melt your eyes from the inside of your head.
Man, somebody put on some Sean Kingston. I'm fire burning.
Literally. We don't know what
Nick. I don't know why you're doing this. I don't do it.
I know. I gotta do it. I'm sorry.
Don't
I'm burning.
do it.
I'm burning. I'm doing it. So,
is he really about to do it?
Oh boy, yes. Do you really want to jump? Mel Gibson, Lethal Weapon. I digress. I'm not getting too old for this shit, but look at it like this. If we're going to continue this into Saudi, because we have Night of Champions coming up, the Clash of the Champions. God, this it pains me. Logan Paul's going to pin Jay with the right hand. I'm going John Cena, Logan Paul. And I don't want to, but I think that's where we're going, so Jay can face Logan again with no shenanigans. Yeah, I don't want to, but I'm going to go
with... Logan Paul nor Jey Uso. Logan Paul nor Jey Uso is going to be world champion. They're not going to be world champion. I hate to say that, and I love that. I love Jey Uso as world champion, but he's not going to be world champion. They're going to have this weird thing with Gunther, and if they do go, and if he is world champion, it's going to be a triple threat at in Saudi with Gunther and Logan Paul versus Jey Uso if Seth Rollins not involved. Because I don't think he's going to be involved if CM Punk is still there.
I like that. I like that. And I mean, here's my thing too. And I mean, I'll even go further with Gunther. Like, if he doesn't win, I know.
Oh no, but I got Cody pinning John Cena in the middle of the ring. What are you talking about? You gotta think about this. This is
hold on, man. See, that was my other thought, but I'm going the other route because of how they feel about Logan Paul. But I know they're continuing with Cody and Cena. See, I'm at a conflict here, and I don't want to burn, but I had to go with my other gut here. You're not going to burn because you want to save yourself, and because you're the spawn here.
I mean,
so I have a different way.
Yeah, I burn eternally every day.
I burn eternally every
that's
day.
Nothing new.
Oh,
nothing new.
Yeah. I know.
You're my vocal. You get away with it.
I know. I'm sorry. But the thing is, too, to his point, and also with Gunther, I don't see him in the title picture because you do realize where Saturday night's main event is going to be on July 12th, and it's in Hotlanta. And who's from Hotlanta? And I think we're going to get his final match there with Gunther and Goldberg. Bill Goldberg!
Not Bill Goldberg.
I know. You see?
No.
Bill Goldberg. Oh
my God! So if we get a Goldberg match, we're gonna get a spear.
Mm-hmm.
We're not gonna get a jackhammer. Get a sleeper.
Not on.
That's what we're gonna.
Ain't fucking happening. Oh, so yeah. So
if he gets a jackhammer on Gunther, I know something.
I will be pissed. So fucking mad. So Teddy is for Team Libations, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. I am going to go for John Cena and the Dickwad from Ohio. So, Robert, who you go with next, Logan Paul and Cena, or Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, Team Libations?
Oh, I will say for you as well.
It's true, she will. I'm going with the Yeet Man and Cody.
And Cody Raheem?
Cody Raheem and the Yeet Man.
All right. Nikola, deciding factor. Go ahead. Cody and Jay or Logan Paul and John Cena and his robotic voice.
You even had to off.
Neither one, just because everybody's going to die.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone does. Everybody
dies.
Everybody dies.
Everybody
dies. All that is money in the bank. That's a great way to end that. everybody dies, and everybody, that is the end of the predictions. So we just predicted Money in the Bank, and we just predicted Worlds Collide with WWE. Next pay-per-view is the Clash of Champions in Riyadh. It feels so good to be back in Riyadh. Mansoor, fuck you and your creative freedom. So with fucking dumb Teddy, did you see dumbass?
Hey, listen. On what?
Mansoor friggin' was in an interview and he was talking about being in AEW. And like I said, Mansoor is a great talent. But then he's like, the creative freedom that we get here in AEW. And I'm like, Mansoor, you're literally doing the same damn gimmick that you did in WWE. You shut your punk ass mouth. Talk about the creative freedom. I don't want to hear it.
Hold on. Wait. I have to stop you there because Triple H did not want them to do that. He did not want them to be goofy models.
Yep, that was a Vince thing.
So that's not the same gimmick. Although they were getting over on YouTube because I was watching it. I was watching the show on YouTube where they were trying to find a new member for the male models. Yes, I was watching that show.
Was that when Maxine Dupree was like, "Let me talk to you," and she freaked them out? Yes, I know what you're talking about. That was great. Friggin', what's his face? Mansoor went missing, and they were sharing bunk beds. Oh, dude. Like, why couldn't they put that on TV? Come on, man. That was
funny. Oh man, yeah. But see, that's the thing. It's just like they could have did something with Cedric Alexander and Shante the Adonis. I would have loved to see that tag team on WWE television. I would have loved it. Absolutely loved it.
The polar opposite. Cedric wants to go to the gym, and the Shanti's just ride. Yeah, oof. That's what I'm saying. But,
bruh, you can't write that type stuff, bro. That type stuff is just natural, and you could make it work. But WWE didn't see any wealth in it.
No. Well,
they kind of, Paul's kind of pissing me off right now. I'm sorry.
Paul's pissing a lot of people off, and I know it's TKO, but yeah, Hunter, come on, man. First of all, to everybody who's like, we want Vince back. No, we don't. No, we really don't.
No, we don't.
We want Logan Paul to go bye-bye.
Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. Unfortunately, because he draws, and I hate to even say it, I don't like him, but he's good at what he does, but he's a shithead. He's an absolute.
He draws. He definitely he definitely draws. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, fuckers.
But we can draw on him. We can draw on him, Nicola. No worries.
Yeah. Y'all, we will be back for the next prediction show for the Clash of the Champions, and then we have a 3-day weekend of wrestling in July, as July 12th will feature Saturday night's main event in the evening at 7:30. In the afternoon will feature NXT The Great American Bash, and also in the afternoon will feature AEW All In, featuring Hangman Adam Page going against Jon Moxley, Neo Nox Mox, and the Romper Stomper Gang, as well as Mercedes Moné against Toni Storm for the AEW World Women's Championship. Timeless! So there's a lot of Timeless! Brodus Clay and TNA, his name was Tyrus! Tyrus! Oh boy, we sound like friggin' that Dave Chappelle in the show.
It's a man that he's a girl now. Name is Tyrix.
Yes. Friggin' sound like friggin' the Chappelle show. I wrote this song a long time ago. I'm not alive. Alive. Dave Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle's a legend.
Yes.
Man.
And speaking of legends, the legendary Ted Pitanero was on. Teddy, thank you so much for coming on with us. We definitely are going to have you back up for another one. We appreciate you, Ted.
Yeah.
Love you.
So before we close this
up, you too.
All right now. So we do the social media plugs. Ted, where can we follow you and what you got going on with your raps, man? Let us know.
Well, I got a new battle about to drop, I believe, June the 12th.
Mm-hmm.
I am currently undefeated right now in the league. Whatever, because I don't have a league, but just freelancing. I battle rap. I do music. I'm supposed to have a new project coming out on all streaming platforms coming up pretty soon. Hopefully, I could drop it by November. But a lot of family stuff is happening and stuff. But yeah, the social media is Black Hoodie De Niro, BLAQHOODIE. Die. De Niro. DINERO.
Link will be in the description, and you can check out Teddy doing his thing on Max Wrestling Knowledge Champ right now, right, man? You're doing the thing in the trivia game? Hell yeah.
Oh, I know everything. Apparently, that because I'm holding the I know everything title.
Oh my goodness, the I know title, yes. Oh, good times, man. Now follow Max, check out the links will be in the description, and you see Teddy and Nicola possessing people's minds. Corey, Cypher, hello. And you can check out all that. And then the oink oink pig pig do away with the pork. All right now. So you can check out Nicola. Check out Nicola and Chris Reed and the sacrificial exhibition on the Max Wrestling YouTube.
I hate Chris Reed.
Oh man, you just put it out on the
No, Teddy's told him many times he hates him. He told him when he was Didn't you, Teddy?
Oh, man.
Goddamn.
Yes,
All right.
yes, I did.
Oh man. Okay, so Rob, take it away. Take it away. Just take it away. I can't after that.
Yeah, I mean, how do you follow that? I mean, how do you follow that? But if you enjoyed this hour and a half of unhinged chicanery, and we hope you do because we do enjoy making this content. Please follow us at linktree/blackheartsabd3. You'll find a link to Mike's YouTube with all of our episodes there, our Instagram, our Facebook, our Blue Sky, not Twitter because fuck you, Elon. So yeah, follow us there. Keep your distance from the Demon Nest though, for reasons. If you do enjoy this content, and like I said, I hope you do. Over on the Max Wrestling YouTube page, there's another show that I'm a part of, Kicking It with the TSK. We recently just released a review of
TSK
AEW Double or Nothing show. We actually recently just launched our official YouTube page as well. We will be linking that in the description, so go throw your boys a sub. But all of our social media is linktree/KITW TSK1. We'll link that in the bottom as well. As for me, if you want to follow anything that I'm doing right now, linktree/Hey I'm Rob. Come say hi. You don't have to keep your distance. I'm not the Demoness.
So Nicola, as I get into this camera, where can we follow you on that social media front, man?
How do I answer after that? No, he's not the Demoness, so no, don't follow the what the hell? Right. If you want to follow me, I am not on Twitter anymore. Fuck you, Elon, because you look like a disfigured whoop. I don't know what you look like right now, you weirdo. Anyway, Nicola Mac 853, Demon Esther, and I don't know what my main one is, but Michael put it in down below, and go check Max out and keep an eye out. You never know what's going to happen.
Whew. So, with that being said,
Black Hearts Royal. Black Hearts Royal.
Thank you, guys. So, y'all.
Hey, can I sign out?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Wait. What's understood doesn't need to be explained, and if you don't get it, it's not for you to get it.
Check it on out, y'all. For Teddy, for Nicola, for Rob. We'll see you in the next edition of Deep Into the Heart of Wrestling. And I hate you, Chris Reed.
I hate Chris Reed. Bye.
We gotta go.
We're gonna go do it.
We got somewhere to go.